36 now, we're back again with another video. So we're gonna talk about how parenting and the effects of social media on kids.
Um, the effects of social media on kids, yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm not gonna cap.
Well, no, it's just parenting and the effects of social media on kids.
All I can say is parenting now is gonna be harder for people, compared to like back then.
Yeah.
Like personally, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be hard because you have to deal with kids, social media. Back then, you only had to deal with kids and going outside, and them getting injured or something. Making sure they're doing it. And that's it. Now you gotta worry about all that plus social media. And social media now is crazy. Almost every kid you see on the tablet or they got an iPhone. Some of them got better iPhones than I got. It's crazy.
What iPhone you got?
Nigga, I don't know what to talk about it.
No,
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Well, who do you look up to like older than you? That was like I can tell you when I was a kid I was doing this because obviously we were kind of fucked up with the social media and technology.
Yeah.
But from people in the past, what they're doing, going outside, playing around, jumping on trees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's like the kid 2 years old now on go on
The
iPad,
They don't
and
go
then
out.
already on Roblox doing some. It's like they never get that experience.
The only positive thing you can say about that is they're gonna be smarter than when it comes to technology anyway. They're just gonna be more advanced than the normal kid their age that used to climb trees at their age,
Oh,
Like they're just gonna be better at technology.
feel like that, yeah,
That's the
a plus.
only positive thing that comes from it.
But then the other nigga that was climbing trees experienced more life though. He had more life as a child.
More life.
More life.
Experienced
So
more
this one
more.
is dead.
I'm saying this one is like more of a robot, like a robot, bro. He just stays inside games.
Yeah.
Like when he goes outside, it's like I don't know. The whole point of being a kid is go outside, have fun, play with friends and shit. They only do that at school now. After school, they just stay inside. Only if like now I'm starting to see how important sport is like for kids now. Like if you have a kid, you want to get him to like sport. Because if they don't do that, they do just gaming. We're gonna have a bunch of 5 kids out here, just playing games. All they know is just everything on the screen, They won't know how to socialize with people, It's like there's a lot. All I know is for us, if we decide to have families and shit, yeah.
They give you a kid an iPad.
It's gonna be crazy. I feel like
What are you gonna do when your kid hits 10 years old?
What am I gonna do?
Are you gonna restrict them from having electronics, or are you gonna allow them to be the kid that is supposed to be in this generation?
Yeah. But then again, you gotta look at it like that. Generation comes new things, comes new whatever. But then again, hey, my generation, I don't even know what generation I'm at. I don't even know, bro. But the way I grew up climbing trees, you know what I'm saying? Falling and shit, breaking the fruit fingers and shit, That was us. So obviously, the way I would raise my kid, I want to raise him in that type of way because I feel like, cool, you can do both. You can do electronics. Because I feel like there's sometimes too much of something's bad, So too much of being on the screen is not good. And then obviously too much of climbing trees, it's still not good either, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but then again, it's like, it depends. You might be wanting your kid to go outside and do some stuff, but then who's he gonna do it with if the other niggas, they're all on the screen, you know what I mean?
One thing like with Mother said, like they'll be more like intelligent in terms of like technology and understanding all these little things.
The standard will go high.
But also the thing that they like as well is the social thingy and what's the interaction. Interacting with other people in like the outside besides the bedroom. Like that's also one thing they'll like as well. Cause then it's like, damn.
Socially awkward.
Okay, you're socially awkward, might have some mental issues there too. And then if you're outside, you're having fun, you're being active, you get that feel good feeling, you're outside, you're having fun with other people.
All I'm gonna say is my kids, they ain't gonna be weak like that, bro.
How do you know that?
Nah, bro.
Do you know they always say like you can't raise your children how
The way you were raised, yeah.
the way you were raised, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
but
measures like you have to look at your kid. You're like, all right, what sort of child is he or she, and then try to work things around them on how they should grow up in society, but it shouldn't be around how you grew up. You know how parents came up to us, they're like, hey man, me when I was your age, this and this, it's like, yeah, but we're not the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know?
They was bringing back to the regional country.
Yeah, I used to walk to school.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to do that.
20 kilometers. I'm like, bro, you didn't walk 20 kilometers to school, man. You took a bus.
But it's like, do you not have the questions like parenting and the social media? What about like the parenting part? Is it like, because obviously our parents used to tell us, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. We're just like, damn, we got cussy, or we just gotta take a bike.
Yeah, it's like a whole different lifestyle too, you know, so I don't know. Whenever they always say that, or they always bring up, oh, my country we used to do this and that, and I always get this feeling I want to say something like, no, it's not even capping. It's like, cool, it might be true, like it might be true, yeah, because I can't really stand on that 100% saying they're capping in that, but
not all of it is cap, but I know for a fact that there's a big area where it's just
exaggeration,
cap, like,
crazy.
because they want you to feel something, you know, they want you to act a certain way. So in order for them to do that, they have to convince you that.
I always try to tell my parents, like, where you grew up, the lifestyle you had was completely different. I kind of grew up there, you know, kind of understood the lifestyle. Yeah. You know, me, I'm kind of like, I can understand both sides, you know. So, but they only like stuck on that side, like damn, you know. I'm also growing up here too, you know. So you gotta
understand that.
You gotta kind of understand, blah blah blah. But then I feel like that's being human, bro. Like if you grew up in Africa completely, some people don't care. Like some parents don't care. A majority, they probably want you. I don't know. It's in them to raise a kid the way they were kind of raised. I feel like that's how it is. But then you gotta sit down and understand. I grew up like this, but that was a whole completely different lifestyle.
Yeah, different.
Now we got cars, we got houses, we got kids going to school. You know, we have all these opportunities and shit. So it's a whole different lifestyle too. You know, so if you want your kids like, hey, some people don't care. Like some parents just let the kid be, go do whatever. But me, I understand both sides. If I raise a kid up, they're like, okay, I understand the way I grew up. I'll take some, you know, from each side and like try to raise this nigga and shit. But other than that, yeah, you can't really force these niggas. The more you force them, the more they just go do the exact thing that you're trying to force them out of.
Right, speaking of parents and social media, there's this guy that someone showed me, and this guy is old, like he's literally a parent. All this guy does is go on Facebook Live, and he just speaks his mind. When whoever disagrees in the comments, he just insults them. Just goes hard. Hey, you! I ain't trying to aim none.
What the hell? I mean,
like, just goes hard. Like, you mind your business. Like, I don't want to see that.
I would want to watch that. That would be funny as hell.
Bro, apparently, like, it's funny. But I'm just like, I think that's what happens when you're trying to. Like, that from their generation, like, that's not them, you know? They don't operate on these platforms like that. So I feel like this guy, to him, this is like, I don't know. Like, parents just being on social media to me is weird.
Yeah.
You know? Like, why do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Hey Peter, you miss high school? It's like, bro, you're 50.
No, that's
You're
true.
50 years old,
That's
you know?
true.
Like, what are you on Instagram doing?
Yeah, nah, my parents aren't on Instagram. They aren't on any type of thingy. They only got WhatsApp.
Yeah, like,
That's the social
WhatsApp
media.
is the universal, like,
the top one.
gathering for parents,
Yeah.
you know?
But parents are also not social media too. Like it's like the effects. Obviously, it's mainly on. Obviously, the kids can get like tricked into doing things, or even just the validation of other kids doing other things, like the trends and stuff like that. Our parents are, or just parents in general, they got the WhatsApp too. They got other things as well. They kind of in this. Not obviously they're more mature, but they're in the same sort of thing where it's like. They're on the phone more than they should be, or they're on the phone probably not as much as us doing 5 hours a week or in a week.
My mom was on WhatsApp a lot. And she'll be on there getting audios from people from over there. I'm like, she'll be like, obviously they said in Swahili, but to translate it, she'll be like, hey, Sarah from like some other African nation. I'm like, how do you know her? Burundi, like, you've never been there, you know, how do you know her? That's when I was like, what's up? What's up is the plug for parents, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, that's how they make friends.
Social
you
media.
gotta realize, thingy, our parents, bro, they've traveled and shit, you know, so not traveling away as in or travel around, but like maybe she knows this person from maybe in Africa from certain place, that person moved. Trust, you'd be surprised. My parents know a lot of people too, you know people all over the world. They're not even in Australia. I mean, in thingy, in Australia or Africa, bro. You know, just but like, I know this person, oh, from Congo. You weren't even born. I was like, shit, you know what I mean? So then I've been meeting all these parents and shit I've never met. I'm like, Mala. I'm like, yeah, you know me? Like, yeah, son. You know, Uncle Mood. I'm like, yeah, what? Yeah, bro.
It's always awkward, like, when someone approaches you that knows you, but you have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, man, you've grown up. Like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but who is you, though? Like,
Yeah, so
you don't look very familiar, you know? But then they start telling you, oh, you're related to them.
yeah, bro.
I don't know you, though.
I know my parents' history like that. Definitely don't, because I be meeting these people like, damn, you know me? They be telling me shit my parents never told me, like, damn. Shit. So,
But
that.
everyone gets that. If some parents just don't, they like to tell you some things. They all don't know anything. It's like stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
what? Really?
I don't even know my background like that. I gotta go ask my parents and shit. I just can't be bothered. You know, if someone hits me with like some Congolese question right now, I'll be like, hey man, I know I'm from there, but I left too early.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so much what you don't know, bro.
Sometimes to me, it's embarrassing a little bit. Like, you should know your roots, where you're from.
Yeah.
Like when just like it's blank. Except we got here and that's it. We only get now and then we get little bits, stories about what happened there, but we don't get the full story.
But our parents probably lived there for like 30, 40 years, you know. So they got history there. You don't know shit.
You don't know nothing.
I don't know about you guys, but one thing I've noticed about Asians is like a lot of them, they know their native languages. Well, the ones I've, been around, they know their native. And even when they come to like where I work, they don't speak English. A lot of like whenever they're there,
Are they new or are they like, did they grow up here?
whether they're new or old, this is just one thing I've noticed about Asians. Like usually,
Does this nigga Chris don't speak thing? Does he speak?
yeah.
I never heard like kids speak any
Yeah.
language in English.
Usually, like they might know English, but whenever they're around each other,
Yeah, speaking in English.
us we go there. Hey, bro, so what's up?
There's
So what's how you been, man?
a lot. Social media.
Yeah.
We all want to feel it. Validation.
Just to go back to social media, damn, what you just said, that just unlocked something in my head. I had this huge argument with someone, I can't remember. They were saying that, me when I post, it's for me. I don't need no validation for nobody,
Why you posting that shit there?
Whenever I post like a story or something, it's just like, I'm just embracing the moment, so I post it out.
That's chaos.
So I'm like, hey man, so what do you have to share with all of us?
Yeah.
Embrace your moment by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
This guy, full argument, huh? Like, oh, I can't even remember the arguments, but the arguments were making me laugh, bro. I was like, nah.
How's
it
that
can't
even
be
an
serious.
argument, bro?
Yeah, it was just saying like, sometimes when you post, it's not for validation, it's just like, they just wanna post the moment.
I mean, not everything you post is for like validation, but like you're still sharing it with people. You know, like if I post a picture, I'm not. Oh, you niggas come check out my picture. I just post it, Whatever happens, You know.
I disagree.
I feel like we're all
What?
guilty.
Whenever you post something on your feed, like there's that expectation, like, hey man, I better get some likes on this. Cause imagine you go zero, hey man, better take this shit down, bro. You know what I mean? So as much as no one likes to admit it, That's just the
I
reality.
dragged it though. I posted for me. Nah,
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
But it's like, let's say if you post on your Debrizzy, then obviously you're posting it for the brand.
Yeah,
And
that's business. I'm expecting like certain like results and shit, because it's business. Whenever you post, you gotta check. Okay, what post is like doing the most, or whatever post is doing the most. Kind of gotta look. Okay, since this one is doing the most engagement or whatever, I gotta look more onto creating more similar shit to this. That's how kind of brand is. But personal, just the same old people. That's cool. Not really expecting more than. But then again, social media is all about sharing moments and shit. So I don't know what this nigga saying. I want to share from what? Does he have a story for only himself?
Nah, I feel like if you don't have a clear goal, like let's say with you, that's a brand. You need those to lead, like those to get leads.
Yeah.
For me, I always need those likes to help my brand come up there.
Yeah,
If you don't have a clear goal, then at the end of the day, you're doing it for validation. There's no clear goal while you're putting those posts there. Because if you're not gonna delete the app, then you're doing it for validation.
I don't know where that argument came from, but that nigga needs to chill out.
Like me, I post my videos because I need a lot of likes so it can get me out. That's the goal.
That's just
The more likes, the more.
I know, but some people I think they just despise that reality that at the end of the day, there's some sort of expectation that, look, man, if I don't get likes, I'm gonna take this shit down.
Is that why people do that?
Yeah.
Like you see someone post shit. Like, yo, damn, I saw this nigga post, but I missed it. Let me go check it out on the account.
Oh, it's not there.
On Facebook.
I've seen that a few times.
One thing I've seen on Facebook, you can repost your thing, your profile pics. So the likes that you got on the previous post, it counts like again. It's like, damn, he posted a minute ago, 300 likes there.
Yeah. So what happens on Facebook is you can post something. This can be like last year. And let's say you got 100 likes. But obviously, when you post, you're not expecting everybody to see it. So what you can do is you can actually change the profile picture, put something else, but then immediately change it back to the other photo that you had originally. So then what it will show is that, you just posted again.
Reposted it.
Yeah, like reposted it.
But it comes back with all the
So the same likes will still show, but this time, more people will probably be able to see it because you're reposting it.
So basically, you're only like showing people that missed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
The hell?
So I see that, I'm like, so even if you tell me in 2 minutes, you just go 200 likes, huh?
That makes sense now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, Facebook is like that.
So people just keep fishing for likes. Nah, I didn't get enough likes.
I'm not gonna lie, I did it once.
No,
I think it was like in 2020, I did it.
I didn't know that was a thing. I thought if you repost it, it's gonna be a new one, like new one.
Actually, well, to
I
be
feel like it
honest,
used to be like that.
to be honest, I didn't know that's how it worked. But me, I got tired of my photo, so I wanted to change it. But then changing it to the new one, I was like, nah, this one is not hitting, bro.
So you went
I don't like it. So I just put back the old one, because I thought it would make it like a newer one, but still the old photo.
Yeah.
And then I noticed the
Like,
likes are still there. More people are liking it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I accidentally found out pretty much.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, bro. But like, I know a few people that abuse that.
That would be funny.
I go from school. I know a few people. Bro.
yeah.
That makes sense now, because I've been seeing people reposting like 10 minutes, 2 hours, hundreds of likes and shit. Comments like, damn, some famous ass people. Damn, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So what? So people post that shit. Yeah, if they don't get like that much like the first few weeks, man, you know what? I'll come back in 6
Hey,
months.
I'm gonna be back for this one.
I'm gonna repost that.
Take a week, 2 weeks.
Post it
Post
again.
Post
it
that shit
again.
again.
Oh, now 50 likes. See that?
That's funny, bro. That's funny to me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.